In a small and very cozy place called Animal Town, a warm morning had come. The sun slowly rose above the houses with round roofs, and a gentle breeze whispered kind words to the leaves on the trees. Today was a special day, the first day of school. A little bunny named Fluffy woke up earlier than usual. He stretched sweetly, yawned, and smiled. His heart felt a little nervous, but it was a pleasant excitement. Mama Bunny carefully straightened his ears and gave him a warm carrot pie. Next door, a little bear named Topa was also getting ready for school. He took a long time choosing his backpack and finally picked the softest and most comfortable one. Topa was kind and a little shy, but he really loved making friends. Outside, the young animals slowly came out of their houses. A kitten named Murchik walked along, quietly humming a song. A squirrel named Spark jumped with joy, and a little hedgehog named Prickles carried an apple for the teacher. The school in Animal Town was bright and beautiful. Its windows shone, and near the entrance stood a big old oak tree that seemed to know all the secrets of the world. The teacher, a wise owl named Sophia the Owl, greeted everyone with a gentle smile and a calm voice. The animals sat at their desks, and the classroom became very quiet. Sophia the Owl told them that at school they would learn not only how to read and count, but also how to be friends, help each other, and listen to their kind hearts. Her words made everyone feel warm and peaceful. Fluffy looked at Topa and smiled. Topa smiled back. That was how their friendship began. Murchik shared a pencil with Prickles, and Spark helped the little bunny find the right page in the book. Time flew by unnoticed. When the soft bell rang, the animals were even a little surprised. They wanted to stay longer. They went outside into the yard where the sun gently warmed them and the sky was blue and kind. In the evening, each little animal returned home with warm impressions. They told their parents about new friends, the kind teacher, and the cozy school. And when night covered Animal Town, the stars lit up like little lanterns. Fluffy lay down in his bed, hugged his favorite toy, and quietly thought that the first day of school was not scary at all, but very nice. His eyes closed, and he dreamed of a dream where all the animals laughed, learned, and were happy together. And the whole Animal Town fell asleep in a silence filled with kindness and peace. The night was quiet and gentle like a warm blanket. The moon slowly floated across the sky, and the stars shimmered, guarding the dreams of the little animals. In the home of the bunny Fluffy, the clock ticked softly, and he was having a wonderful dream. In his dream, he found himself at school again, but it had become even more magical. The desks had turned into little clouds, and drawings appeared on the board by themselves. Sophia the owl spoke so gently that her voice sounded like a lullaby. She taught the animals to listen to silence, understand each other without words, and rejoice in the smallest miracles. In the dream, the little bear, Topa, became braver and stronger. He helped the other animals cross a small stream that appeared right in the middle of the classroom. The kitten, Murchik, purred, and flowers bloomed on the floor from his purring. The squirrel, Spark, gathered starry nuts and shared them with everyone. The hedgehog, Prickles, found a soft pillow made of dandelions in his dream and treated everyone to sweet apples. No one was in a hurry, and everyone felt calm and happy. Even the breeze came into the classroom to sit quietly in a corner and listen to the lesson. Gradually, the dream began to fade like morning mist. Fluffy felt someone gently stroking his back. It was his mother. Outside the window, the sky was already growing lighter, and a new day was carefully knocking on the windows. Fluffy woke up with a smile. He realized that school was not only about lessons, but also a place where friendship, care, and kind dreams live. He quickly washed up, ate a warm breakfast, and ran outside. Animal Town was waking up. Birds were singing, trees were softly rustling, and friends were already waiting for each other by the path. Everyone walked slowly, enjoying the morning. No one was in a hurry because everyone knew friends were nearby. At school, Sophia the owl greeted the animals again. She said that today they would learn to dream and believe in themselves. The animals listened carefully, and their hearts filled with light. The day passed calmly and joyfully, and in the evening, when the sun hid behind the hills, the animals went back to their homes. They knew that many warm days, interesting discoveries, and kind stories lay ahead. And when night covered Animal Town again, every little animal fell asleep feeling happy and secure, knowing that tomorrow would be another good day. The night was warm and quiet again. In Animal Town, the lights in the windows went out, and only fireflies slowly flew between the bushes, like little stars that had come down to the earth. In their cozy homes, the animals slept sweetly, and each of them dreamed kind dreams. That night, the little bear Topa dreamed that he was walking along a forest path together with his friends. The path was soft like moss, and tall trees grew all around, quietly whispering fairy tales. Fluffy hopped nearby, Murchik walked proudly and calmly, and Spark cheerfully skipped ahead. No one was afraid because friends were close by. In the dream, they came to a large clearing where a round wooden table stood. Sitting at the table was Sophia the owl. She smiled and said that each of them had become a little braver, kinder, and wiser. Her words felt so warm that even the night breeze grew softer. In the morning, the animals woke up to sunbeams. The day promised to be calm and joyful. At school that day, there was a special lesson, a lesson of silence and good deeds. Sophia the owl asked the animals to sit quietly and listen to how the world breathes. They heard the rustling of leaves, the soft beating of their hearts, and how friendship lives between them. Then the animals helped one another. Someone picked up a fallen book, someone shared cookies, and someone simply hugged a friend. No one was in a hurry, and time seemed to slow down so that everyone could feel good. After school, the friends went for a walk. They sat by the pond and watched how the water reflected the sky. Fluffy said that he felt very peaceful there. Topa nodded, and Murchik purred softly. Even the hedgehog Prickles smiled and curled up nearby. When evening came, the animals went back to their homes. Mama tucked Fluffy in with a blanket, Papa wished little bear Topa sweet dreams, and small night lights glowed in the houses. Outside the window, the moon slowly drifted by, guarding Animal Town. Fluffy closed his eyes and thought that every day can be a good day if it contains kindness, friendship, and a little bit of silence. His breathing became calm and he fell asleep. The whole Animal Town drifted into a sleep filled with light, warmth, and peace. Moon and sparkles. When the night grew even deeper, the silence in Animal Town was so soft it felt as if it could almost be touched. Somewhere far away, an owl hooted, wishing everyone peaceful dreams. At that moment, the little hedgehog Prickles quietly turned onto his other side and smiled in his sleep. He dreamed that he was walking through the school late in the evening when no one else was there. Moonlight streamed through the windows and lay across the floor in silvery stripes. Suddenly, Prickles heard a soft rustling and saw school books neatly placing themselves on the shelves, while pencils lined up in straight rows. It was as if the school itself cared for the animals and was getting ready for a new day. In the morning, Prickles woke up feeling cozy and safe. He understood that school was a place where one is always welcome. He took his time eating breakfast and then went outside. The air was fresh and the sky was clear and bright. On the way, he met Fluffy and Topa, and they walked together, quietly chatting and smiling. That day, Sophia the owl brought a big box into the classroom. Inside were small, warm blankets. The teacher said that sometimes even the bravest and happiest need a little comfort and rest. The animals wrapped themselves in the blankets, settled in comfortably, and listened to a calm story about forest clouds that drift slowly and are never in a hurry. Some of the animals even dozed off a little. Their breathing became steady and their faces grew peaceful. Sophia the owl walked quietly between the desks, smiling, knowing that moments like these were very important too. After school, the friends did not hurry to leave. They sat under the big oak tree and simply stayed silent. Sometimes silence was the best kind of conversation. Leaves rustled softly, the sun slowly sank lower, and the world felt kind and safe. In the evening, Animal Town once again filled with the gentle glow of windows. Mothers and fathers read fairy tales to the little animals, stroked their heads, and wished them good night. One by one, the houses fell asleep. Fluffy, Topa, Murchik, Spark, and Prickles slept in their beds, knowing that tomorrow a new, quiet day awaited them, full of friendship, warmth, and little joys. And above all of Animal Town, the moon continued to shine, guarding their dreams and filling the night with peace.